What up, guys? How you doing out there, man? Welcome to Room 3. This is an podcast that we'll be doing, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, and that way you get to know me. I'm going to be the main character in the podcast, but this podcast is going to be about life in general. I have a lot of different generations that come over to my house. We're going to sit down, have some civil discussions. We're not all on the same page when it comes to political issues. I'm a neutral party. I'm in the middle, dude. I just think common sense. That's all we need is common sense. So let me get started before I fucking the fucking whole time and I start on the story. So here we go. My life in a nutshell. Chapter 1. A life forged in fire. That's the name of the chapter. A life forged in fire. John Wayne Harrison was born on March 23rd, 1972 at Kaiser Permanente in Los Alamitos, California. His birth was only a stone's throw away from the hustle and bustle of the horse race track, a fitting backdrop for a life that would be marked by speed, strength, and resilience. His parents, Virginia and Jack, shared the joy of his arrival alongside his stepsister, Marcy. However, the harmony in their household was short-lived. By the time John turned 3, Virginia and Jack had separated, charting new course for their lives and for young John's. Virginia moved up north to Livermore, California, and eventually remarried. Her new husband, Bill, had a wild streak, once part of the infamous Hells Angels. John found an unlikely mentor in Bill, who introduced him to the thrilling world of drag racing. Bill once took John to the drag races, suited him up in the race gear and helmet, and let him experience the roar of the flaming hot pink dragster. The crowd's reaction as John climbed out, arms raised, was unforgettable. However, the excitement was often overshadowed by the turmoil at home. Bill's temper and violent tendencies led to a harrowing encounter that ended with John being knocked across the room. This incident was the breaking point for Virginia, and she left Bill soon after. Meanwhile, Jack found love again with a woman named Lori. Their bond was strong, but John affectionately referred to her as his mamacito. His mother's new partner, Mike, became a constant and stable presence in his life. John found the father figure he needed. Mike's kindness and reliability earned him a place in John's heart as a true father. Growing up between his parents' home in the north and south of California, John became accustomed to flying solo between them. By the age of 4, he was already a seasoned traveler, navigating airports and planes with ease. He often got a glimpse into the cockpit, a perk that seemed destined, or a perk that seemed destined, given that his grandfather was an engineer at McDonnell Douglas and helped design the 747 airplane. At 6, John's father, Jack, built him a workbench, sparking his interest in tools and craftsmanship. Initially, Jack allowed John to use kind, friendly tools, gradually introducing him to the real tools as his skills developed. John quickly learned to build small trinkets which he sold around the neighborhood, igniting his entrepreneurial spirit. John's upbringing was marked by independence. Both his parents worked, leaving him a latchkey kid with plenty of freedom after school. Sometimes he would accompany his mother to her office, earning pocket money by shredding paper for her company. At 9 years old, John began working at his father's carpentry shop, Paramount Laminates. He started by sweeping floors, working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, earning $100 a week. It was a formative experience that allowed him to bond with his father while learning the value of hard work. As he grew older, John mastered the art of cove and bullnosing countertops, eventually moving on to installing and finishing them. His parents' work ethic was deeply ingrained in him, shaping his character and future endeavors. During his middle school years, John expanded his skills by learning about plastic and woodworking. His early education provided a solid foundation for his future career in trades. He spent 2 years at Granada High in Livermore before deciding to move south at 15 to live with his father and stepmother. He enrolled at Temecula Valley High, where he completed his education. From 15 to 18, John pursued his passion for bull riding, training under the guidance of Clint Blaze and Paul Beisel. These mentors pushed him to his limits, fueling his adrenaline-fueled obsession. For 3 years, John rode bulls, an exhilarating but physically demanding pursuit. On August 22nd, 1992, while pursuing a newspaper, while perusing a newspaper, John stumbled upon a job opening for weed abatement at the Metropolitan Water District. Intrigued, he seized the opportunity, making the beginning for a new chapter in his life. And that's all they say. It's all she wrote. John Wayne Harrison's journey was a testament to the resilience and determination forged through the trials and tribulations of his formative years. Chapter 1 is complete. So I hope you guys like chapter 1. My wife is talking me into doing this. chapter 2, it's called The Beginning of a Journey. And that's basically when I got my job out there at Diamond Valley Lake. And I'll be doing that one next week. I'll be reading that one next week. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was just basically an overview of, so you guys get to sort of see where I came from in life. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and see you next week. Oh shit, grab it this way. Just joke, man. Laters.